Howdy ho, guys and gals, it's right your friendly neighbor Tool Bear back again here in the old den of tools. And I'm back, baby, because it is Monday, October 10. Yep, 10/10, which means it's time for Deals of the Week. Let's jump into it. First off, we got to talk about what's happening tomorrow. Don't call it Prime Days. Don't call it Prime Days Part 2. It's Prime Early Access Sale, the 11th and the 12th. On the 11th, we will be live streaming deals for a good chunk of the day. On the 12th, we're going to do a recap or whatever of the best deals that we think you can get. And of course, if you want to find all those great deals, well, then you got to talk to our sponsor. That is, of course, Slick Deals, your home for all sorts of amazing hot deals. They're going to be covering all sorts of stuff for Prime Days. So check us out tomorrow and check them out. And better yet, if you want to make sure you get those deals, remember, they got 12 million plus people actively sourcing all these great deals. And to find them, you want to get your free browser extension that they've got over there. I've got mine. You have yours. The Slick Deals website is great for helping you see all of Amazon's deals in one place. Check out the link in my description, which will take you right to the Slick Deals community's top voted deals from Amazon. Believe it or not, there's still deals going on today at Amazon before the early access. First thing we got this box of bits. Now, these are Rivnut Bits. If you don't know what Rivnuts are, you are missing out, brother. But what I'm going to start doing is, there's all sorts of these boxes of kits of parts and odds and ends and hardware and stuff. And we kind of gloss over and stuff. And I realize that a lot of you, especially you getting started out or, just bought your first home or something, you don't have like those jars and jars and jars of bolts and nuts and nails and all that kind of stuff, especially these specialty bits. And what's a great way is once a week, we're going to highlight a box of bits and stuff, or a couple of them. And as you go along, you don't have to spend a whole bunch of money up front. Just before you know it, you will have accumulated a vast supply of all the hardware you'll ever need. And let me tell you, it's way better to have it right there at paw rather than being like, well, I need this, and he was talking about it 6 weeks ago, and now I got to go to the hardware store and pay $70 for something. Anyway, let's keep moving along. Dewalt, the 20-volt max job site fan. Now, this is tool only. You have to already be in the Dewalt line. I mean, it's not a law or anything, but it's probably a good bet. Look at that price, $66.11. Gotta love that. They say 58%. I don't know if I would quite say it's 58% off of what most people are paying, but that is a darn sight. Well, I normally is in the mid teens, like 115, 114 kind of range. And now we're at 66. That's almost half off. That's a pretty darn good deal, honestly. There's no two ways to look at that. All right, of course, it being fall coming up here, we're in it. Actually, technically, we're in it. I'm down here in Vegas now, and it's not fall-like in the least bit. Oh, it's too hot for somebody with this much fur. Anyway, let's move along. Works. They just sent me this, and I haven't had a chance to completely put it through its paces, but we got it out of the box. I played with it, and wow, this is not your grandpa's Works brand. This is some high-end DIY homeowner kind of stuff. Nitro, brushless, super compact. I thought these were 12-volt systems when I pulled them out. I'm like, oh, Works is getting a 12-volt. No. This is full power, 20-volt. Anyway, those price in 30 days. So if you're looking for a combo kit, if you're in the Works line or thinking about getting in the Works line, in fact, I think we're going to have to talk more about Works because, brother, they're really up in their game. $140 for the combo there. All right, go along with those. You know what? You always need, and people, you always think like, oh, I could just use those bit extensions and stuff. There are places you can't get in with a bit extension, like with a bit holder kind of thing. You need the long, narrow, 6-inch bits there, and having them on hand. If you're going to use them, get a good one. We got the Bosch here for $11.87. That is a great deal right there. There's no reason not to grab yourself a set or two of those. Now check this out. Look at these parts. Look at all those parts that come with this. Okay, the bear kids. But seriously, I love the Dewalt cases, and now you can buy just the case. Look at that. Just the case there. Just the case, baby. You can get the whole thing there for $6.07. I love that. That is, and it looks like it works with the T-Stack system. I can't say for sure. Maybe it just interlocks with other boxes this size. But those sure look like T-Stack clips on this side, don't they? Oh my, if somebody knows, put it down in the comment. I'll pin it in the comment if you can tell me whether this actually works with the T-Stack system. Maybe somebody says something down here in the comments or something. Let's scroll down real quick. I'm not seeing much this year. Does this lock with? No, not directly. You need a tough case plus a larger box to lock your T-stack. All right, there you go. So it doesn't work directly with the T-stack system, but still, that is still a nice box, isn't it? All right, let's keep going along. Look at that. That is pretty. I don't know what brand that green works. I don't know. That is some lime green. That's lime green Dewalt. Somebody's been playing with Photoshop is what they've been doing. But that is an impressive setup. Look at that. For $66, plus you get 10% off, so you're going to save $6.60 off of that. So that's going to take you to just under $60. So I think if my bare math works. Anyway, the Power Tools Organizer. Did I pronounce that correctly? I'm pretty sure I did. Spot on as usual. Cordless tool, drill holder, wall, heavy duty tool shelf. Anyway, I gotta say, if you're looking for some shelf organization for your power tools and whatnot, that is pretty nifty. We've talked about them before, but this is a nice big double, system, and it's even taller. Most of them are like, they get the bottom rack and then they'll have the top rack. This has got racks on racks on racks. You got all sorts of organization. Like you got stuff for your pliers and hammers on the side. Also screwdrivers across the back, because that's going to be easy to reach. I know I'm thinking about that. Oh yeah, let's put my skill saw up way high so I can drop it on myself. But still, anyway. I'm sure there's uses we can find for it. So then there's this. Check this out. Tool sorter organizer wrench thing. This is made in the USA. All right, at least that's what they're claiming here. Look at this. There we go. Made in the USA, supporting jobs in America. I'm all for that. I'm always looking for good wrench organization, but there's a neat little feature on this, and the little bar down this side right here, you notice how that changes in size? What you do is you put the open end of your wrench, you slide it down till it stops, and then you just lay it down into that slot. So you don't have to look at it and then hunt to find what slot it goes into. You go zip. I don't know if it's useful, but it seems like a clever solution. Seems like a nice wrench box. You got sizes for big ones and for small ones. And look, they even have the bar there for the smaller ones to auto-find the size on it. That's pretty nifty. I wonder if they do a metric version of this. Anyway, for $19, I might have to give that a try. All right, just want to call this one out real quick. We talked about it before. This is one we use in our RV. And I might have to upgrade. The $17, the one we talked about before was just like this, except this one right here, this bezel right here, is an LED night light. So it helps you find the socket at night. Also helps, like we put it in the Cubs room and give you a license without leaving the bright lights on, give them some glow so if they have to get up and go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, that kind of stuff. I really like that. And on top of that, nice, mostly flush fitting. You turn your 2 sockets into 5 sockets, plus gives you 2 or 3 USB-A and 1 USB-C. That's nice. That is, rather than having like a power strip or something else that's protruding out of the wall or laying down on the floor. All right, as I was saying, speaking of RVs, we're down here in Vegas now, and Jeff and I drove down. We took the truck and we pulled Duncan's truck down, and so in doing so, we had to redo the hitch on it. And I gotta tell you, I was like, I hate, because the ball we had on it was only rated for 3,500. We have the one for the RV, but that's too big and it's way overkill. So I needed to get a different ball, and I also needed to get a different drop on the receiver itself, because the truck we have now sits much higher than the older truck. So I'm like, I'm not playing around with these wrenches anymore. I've got power tools. So now I of course waited to the last minute, so I had to run out and buy a single DeWalt impact socket. And I spent almost as much on that as I could have gotten a whole set here. So now there's essentially three different sizes of ball hitches that you're going to run into. And I'm going to do a whole video talking about them. But for the higher end one, you're going to need, for the nut on it, you're going to need a 1 7/8. And that's this socket right here. So why buy one socket if you can get a 4-pack of the jumbo sockets up to 2 inches there for $43.17. Mixed Power, they're one of these companies. They've been out for a while. They're good impact sockets. I wouldn't say they're professional grade, but maybe budget pro kind of stuff. But they're fine. Now on top of that, for the middle level stuff, the mid jumbo we'll call it, they've got this set because the 1 5/8. Where'd it go? 1 5/8. There's the 1 5/8 is what you're going to need for your stand for most. I would say 2-inch ball hitches. All right. So that's the one you're going to want right there. So between those two sockets, you're going to cover most of all your jumbo socket kind of sizes for any, like in hitches and stuff like that. So I'm going to be carrying those around with me from now on, because I never know when I'm going to need to switch out hitches or balls or whatever, because we're always seem to be towing something somewhere. On top of that, the other socket set I always carry with me is this Nico flip socket set, because most of your lug nuts they're probably gonna be like 3/4 like mine, but this is gonna cover almost every single major and minor lug nut size you're gonna see, and it's a nice compact box. You're getting 8 sizes out of four sockets, and you have to use this little extension because the connection point is actually in the middle. They're flip sockets. I think you'll figure out how it works. But it comes in a nice little pack like this, throw it in the back of the seat, and then I just throw my impact wrench on it. And you know, Bob's your uncle, and good to go. I don't know if your uncle's name is Bob. My uncle's name is Bob, so works for me. Anyway, let's keep going. Oh, the beer's a little loopy today. Anyway, speaking of trucks, okay, one thing I had on my last truck is I had these Bulldog style tie downs, the retracting kind, so they fit flush when you're not using them, and then when you are using them, you just pop them up. And I've not gotten around to using them, and boy, it's becoming evident that I need to do this. And so these, lowest price in 30 days, $46. I'm going to be grabbing me a set of 4 of these, because that just seems a no-brainer at this point. Though if you don't have these on your truck, it's one of the easiest, one of the best upgrades right after getting a soft open piston for your tailgate. Those are the two, just, you got to do it. Just, they're simple, they're easy, you just got to get it done. All right, let's talk about Ace. I love it when we have good sales over at Ace, because I always like to support your small local business owners and stuff. And most Ace stores are owned by small, families and such. So there you are, your local helpful hardware place. Anyway, they're going to be doing a 15% off online only. Using that code. I'll have links in the code and all that stuff down below down there. I'll put it over there. Maybe I'll have to move some stuff around. There's a lot of stuff down there. Anyway, 2-day sale event just happens to coincide with the Prime deals. You're going to be seeing a lot of this, folks. There's going to be a lot of this. Oh, do we have a sale the same day as Amazon? How'd that happen? Anyway, so we'll have a link to that. Also, check this out. Milwaukee M12. We got the 2527-21. That means it's a kit, boys and girls, not 20. 6-inch 12-volt battery pruning saw kit. This is their little, what they call it, the hatchet or something like that. Maybe I'm wrong on that one. But anyway, it's the fuel little micro chainsaw here, and it comes with the 4 amp hour battery, comes with the charger, and you get a free item BOGO with it. The free item is, of course, yes, another battery. It's only a 2 amp hour battery there. The 12 volt 2 amp hour battery, that's a $50 savings right there. So, I mean, it's a good battery, don't get me wrong. Speaking of that kind of stuff, let's see here. What other deals we got? Oh, yeah, check this out. I have these locking pliers. Are they the best? Are they like the Malco Eagle grip grade? No, they're not. They're not the best ones I've ever used, but you know what? They're solid. They're decent for DIY, home users and stuff. They're great, and I absolutely love the screw-through handle with the big red flange on it that makes it really easy to twist and lock that in, so you're not, even the best knurling's not going to be as good as what is essentially, a flat washer kind of style there. Anyway, wing nut, that was the word I was looking for. It's not quite a wing nut, but might as well be at that point. Anyway, $10.99, $11 on that. That's a great deal. That is literally half the price of what I paid for mine. T-Stack is also, we talked about before, it's the same as VersaStack. They're interchangeable. The only difference is the colors and the name on the box. The Dewalt is black and yellow. It says Dewalt, and that's the T-Stack system. The Craftsman is the VersaStack system, and it's black and red. It says Craftsman, but they are the same boxes. They all work together. $20 is a great deal on the suitcase box. I think for the home gamer, there's not a better system out there. There's lots of great systems out there. There's not a better system for the home gamer than even the Budget Pro, I think, than the VersaStack / T-Stack system. Yeah, they won't color match, but you need to get over that. All right, I always like these DeWalt box systems, these bit systems, when they get to be under $20. How about this? $5 off if you're Ace Reward member. And if you're buying anything from Ace, you got to be a reward member. You earn points on that stuff. That's money back. You get another 219 points on this. So you're getting that down to $17. That is a no-brainer. Snag that one now. Don't wait. All right, let's jump over to Home Depot. We got some deals over this. Look at this over there. Look at this, $200. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 solid tools. A flashlight, and it's a flashlight. You're getting the battery, you're getting the charger, you're getting the bag. I mean, they're not the fuel ones, but for your basic 12-volt DIYer kind of stuff, or even beginning HVAC guy or AC guy, or not AC, it was an electrician kind of stuff, that is a great deal. That is a fantastic deal. $200 on that. You want to bump that deal up a little bit, give it a little nudge. How about this? We got the right angle drill right there with battery and charger included there for $100. You know what they go great with? One of those drill brush sets. You know, you get that with that little right angle for cleaning your grill and stuff. That'd be fabulous for that. Oh, man, that would be awesome. All right, let's move along. Also, Milwaukee, the air tip attachments. You don't need the whole thing. You just need, like, when you can't really get it in there, but at least you can get the tip in there. So look at this. Look at these. They're just great for getting that right into those tight places. You can get that tip in there and really go to town with it there. A lot of great deals here. I'm going to just scroll through them real quick. If there's one you're looking for, there's got to be a job where you can use one of these tips on it and just slide that sucker right on in there. All right, anyway, let's move along. Shockwave. I got to tell you, anytime I can find a good deal on carbide hammer drill bits, that is a good find. And we're looking at $17. That is 36% off. Is the Milwaukee the top of the line out there? No, I don't think they are, but they're good. They're up there. They're a solid choice, and at that price, $17, that's a good one to pick up. Now let's jump over to Walmart. We've got to talk about Hyper Tough. Hyper Tough is really up in the all these what used to be the cheap, just disposable entry level stuff. They're all really stepping up the game here. They've been a complete refresh on the Hyper Tough line. Now I'm not gonna say like these are a prosumer grade. No, these are definitely entry level budget weekend warrior stuff. But still, you're getting the whole kit: orbital jigsaw, cordless, with 2.0 battery and charger. There, you're getting the full kit right there. For what is that, for $60? Let's call it, just under $60. That's a heck of a deal. If you like shopping at Walmart and stuff, Walmart's easy to get to. All right, that's the thing. Is there's almost always a Walmart, within spitting distance. Speaking of which, got some home and garden stuff to do, guys. Look at that bear. We got a wheelbarrow for $38.82. $38.82. I'm guessing the wheelbarrow looks. Maybe I'm wrong. It looks like it's plastic, but honestly, those are rugged plastic. You know what plastic doesn't do? It doesn't rust. It doesn't dent. It doesn't scratch. Well, I mean, it scratches, but you can't tell it's scratched. And it looks like a nice setup there for $38. If you're looking for a budget solution, like I'm not going to use this all the time, or I don't want to spend a bunch of money on it, $38 for wheelbarrows is a heck of a deal. Heart. Let's talk about some heart. Gotta get some heart in there. We got the 5-tool plier combo kit. Look at, you're getting your tongue and groove, your slip joint. Technically they're both slip joint. I mean, if you're gonna be like, Captain Well actually about it, but yeah, they're both slip joint. Anyway, needle nose. You got your side cutters and you got your wire strippers there for $20. $20. What's that? $4 a pop. 4 times 520. I think I can do math. Anyway, that's a heck of a deal. Speaking of heck of a deals, kudos to everyone who managed to snag some of the Hart toolboxes. Look at that guy. He is smiling. I'd be smiling too if I found 4 of those boxes at those kind of prices. What kind of prices? Well, we thought they were getting a good deal when they went sub 300, but the price has not stopped falling. Now, of course, these are your mileage may vary kind of stuff. Look at this. They found it for $109 for the bottom box. $109. Top box, $100. If you can still find them in your area, that you can get that. Look at that. That would mean you could get that full set there for just over $400. That is a ridiculous amount of storage for $400. Now, I want to say I've had a lot of people reaching out and tell me it's been great getting all the emails and messages of people saying, "Hey, Bear, I've been following you for a while, and I finally scored some of these nice unicorn deals." And I just want to tell you that it's so awesome. All the money I've saved on this, I've been saving just left and right. I can't believe how cheap these deals are. and I want to share some of the love with you. How can I help support the channel? Well, first way is you can go over to thedentotools.com, and we have a donate section over there if you want to just do a direct donation. But before you do that, I'm just going to say this, and we don't talk about it a lot on the channel, and that is the members section. That's if, like, you go to the main channel here, and then there's that join button right there. And you can click on that and you can join in. It's a monthly kind of thing, but it's as low as $1 a month. For only $1 a month, you too can feed a starving tool bear. But the reason I say this is A, we always appreciate any kind of support, but B, you often hear me talking about, well, this is what my experience is, but here's the feedback I've gotten from other people. Well, we're going to really start leveraging that tool community, and I'm going to start working on ways to get more active feedback from you all. And we're going to start doing polls and all sorts of conversations and stuff with the members. And why with the members? Well, because I thought about doing it and just opening it up, but every time we do that, we get trolls, and that's just the way it is, because people fanboys come in like, oh, the Milwaukee's the best, the Snap-on's the best, oh my God, the Walt. Anyway, and I find that the people who are actually like supporting the channel, they're the people who are going to help with troll hunting. You got to get rid of the trolls. By the way, if you haven't seen this movie, are you even living? Are you? No. Anyway, so consider being a member. $1 a month. There's more, but you can do it for only $1 a month, and then you can be part of the community, helping put the word out there on really what are good options, what are good solutions, what are other people doing to find these solutions, and we're going to start making that a regular part of the channel. All right, now moving on. Northern Tool. I don't talk about Northern Tool much because there isn't one near me. I've never been in one. But oh my gosh, this came across my desk. This is now, they have a welding table that's a similar design. And I've been wanting to get my paws on that. But look at this. Plasma cutting table. 27 replaceable slats for $100. For the home gamer. Oh my, even a small shop. That's incredible. That's a great option. I love that. Oh, I might have to get my paws on that. All right, moving along. Don't worry. We know we saved the best for last. But this ain't it. So if you've been around the channel, you know I have this toolbox. And somebody said, "Hey, is this a great deal?" No, is it a deal? Maybe. I mean, it's not full price, but this is a terrible box. It's like made out of tin foil. It is the thinnest, and all the edges are sharp, and it's going to rip your paws open, all kind of stuff. That said, if you're looking to buy a toolbox, just want to breathe slowly, wait until November. I'm hopefully going to have a huge news on toolboxes come right the week of SEMA. We're going to be at SEMA. Are you going to be at SEMA? Got to be at SEMA if you're a tool bear. Anyway. But we also did find out that over at Lowe's, somebody sent me this, the Cobalt 9-drawer mobile workstation is coming back. Yeah, they've blown everything out. It's all Craftsman. Well, it looks like that they're ramping up for the holiday sales. So, looks like 9-drawer mobile workstations are going to be a thing again. And they're going to be cheaper than this and as good, if not better, build quality. I'm sorry, I love Craftsman. I have 4 Craftsman boxes. I know from whence I speak, okay? All right, now let's move along. Harbor Freight, huge parking lot sale. Now, they're not buying into the whole Amazon Prime thing, but they just happened the same week somehow. Look, Inside Track members get Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday access to the Inside Track Club parking lot sale this week. Everyone else gets in Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm shocked because a lot of times I've often said that the parking lot sales, the only good deal there is the open box stuff. But look at this. We got the $10 angle grinder is back. Look at that. Look at this. The Braun Light is down to $17. That's the cheapest I've seen it in a long, like even at launch, it wasn't that cheap, okay? That's a great deal. We got the Daytona 3-ton heavy-duty jack stands there for $35. Look at the welder. The Easy Flux 125 back down to $170. That's a great price. We got the Portland pressure washer at $80. That's a decent price. Oh, look at this. We got all the cheap miscellaneous. Look at magnetic dishes. You got to get your paws on some magnetic dishes. If you do any kind of metal resurfacing, you got to get your paws on this thing. That thing is an absolute beast. Let's see what else they've got. Okay, the U.S. General cart's $550, not a throwback price. $50 on that corded impact wrench. That might be one to consider. I know I saw some other great deals. Let me scroll through here real quick. Stay with me here. There was the let's see, the Hercules is down to 360. Oh, here it is. Look at this. The Hercules Ultra Torque. This is the new one. This is the one that had all the Milwaukee fanboys just losing their cool. I loved it. It was great. I had so many people commenting, Milwaukee's way better. They've got proven quality. And then the new Milwaukee update, they just, you know what they did. They just exploded out of the box. It's so bad that Milwaukee is pulling them off of store shelves. Not that they're going to make a big public announcement about it. They've responded to a couple or one channel that I know of. Did they make a public announcement saying, hey, our top of the line, flagship tool is imploding because we decided to change the parts and not tell anybody? No. Anyway, don't get me wrong. Milwaukee makes great tools, but don't think that any company is just perfect. All right, let's see. We got the mobile carts there for $200, $150 on the Hercules miter saw stand. That's a good deal there. $105 on the sander. That's a good deal. There's a lot of great deals. $579. So this safe, I did a video on this safe on my other channel, The Bear's Den, and I compared it to a safe that I already had. That was basically, it's a clone of this, except the safe I had a little more polished, had more of a Western kind of look. I liked it better. As far as the quality, exactly the same practically. They could be cousins. But the one that I got for the same price is now selling for like $900. It's ridiculous. Whereas this is still under $600. So there's your option right there. Anything else that jumps out? No, the Quinn, nice little set there for $50. That's a good set. Anyway, all right, that's it. Now moving on. Now this got sent to me by a user. We're talking about Blaine's Farm and Fleet. If there's not one near you, I'm sorry. I think it's going to be in store. Your mileage may vary, but in his store, he took a pick of some deals. Here's your basic Dewalt Starter Set here. You got your battery and charger there. $69. $69 for that set. That is a ridiculous savings on that. Let's move along. The 10 amp hour battery. $129 down from $259. That's a good deal. Look at that. That is ridiculous. All right, the Atomic series. This is pretty much new. There's the hammer drill right here, right? $199 for that kit. That's a great deal. All right, and we got, how about the 5-tool combo kit? XR. This is a great deal right here, all right? It is being clearanced out $550. So if you got a farm fleet near you, I would definitely check it out. Now for the deal of the week. Deal of the week. We got Win. Win now. It's the Win. This is just the 2-blade. This is their basic entry level, but it's sub $300. Most of these planers these days have the price on all this stuff has gone way, way, way up, and you're looking at over $300, close to $400. This is some throwback pricing. When I first started putting this list together earlier this morning, there were 8 of these left. You know what? I'm going to refresh the page and let's see if there's any. They've already sold one. Are there any left? It's probably still at 7, right? There's back to 8. We're back to 8. They've restocked. Maybe somebody didn't finish that order, I guess. Anyway, there you go. 8 of these left. Good luck on those. Anyway, don't forget to chomp the old like button, smash subscribe, ring the bell. Also, don't forget to grab your browser extension over there for slick deals and check us out tomorrow as we're going to be live streaming all the Don't Call It Prime Days early access Prime sale. We're going to have lots and lots of fun with that. Anyway, that's all the Bear has for you. You all take care. God bless. And as always, shine on.